Hello there and welcome back to Planetorama and welcome back to the last episode of Planetorama. And you know what, I'm going completely all in now with a completely different commentary this time, because it's the last thing I'm going to record before my honeymoon. And I want to tell you only one thing actually, and this is thank you. Thank you for all the support in the last comment sections you gave me, and thank you for all the nice words you left me down there. I really appreciate that. And also there were some great ideas about how to involve the community more, and I needed to smile a tiny bit because if you look at this channel today, also a bit later, you will probably notice that there is, or maybe tomorrow, I'm not quite sure if it's today or tomorrow, I will have a look into it, but you will notice that there is a video of something which you may like. No, you actually will like this. So I do have certain ideas in my mind, and I every now and then can realize them, and this time I'm happy to do so. So make sure to go there and make sure to share that with people, because I want to have a lot of people participating in this, and I'm not going to talk more about this because you will see that later on. But for now, I just want to say again, thanks also for still watching this series, to still supporting the channel, and still being awesome subscribers and awesome people in general. I really enjoy doing videos for you guys still, and don't worry about all your comments, because I read a lot of comments saying that you know, I just should do what I want to, and you know, don't let me stress too much. And guys, don't worry, I just reached a point where it's all completely fine. I'm just completely enjoying what I'm doing, and I won't even do something I don't like. Even I had some comments like sometimes it felt a bit forced, and episodes where I wanted to scream a bit more felt like really forced and not me. This is actually true, but trust me, sometimes there's a game which really just, you know, sometimes games really make me crazy and I do things I don't want to do. But yeah, so don't get me wrong on that. It's all fine. I'm just totally happy with everything I do, and I just want to let you know that's all fine, and I'm just trying the best to make you guys more involved. That's all I want to do. But at the end of the day, I'm really happy. And one last thing I want to talk about before I'm going to end this episode in terms of commentary quite soon, because I'm really in a hurry today. I really wanted to get back to my job, because a lot of people ask about my job, and then were like, I'm always curious, because I talk so much about that and in different ways that I'm always considering everybody to know what I'm doing, but it seems that not everybody does know. So let me just quickly give you an intro. I am what is a so-called digital strategist in an advertising agency, and we are doing like basically everything. It depends on the shopper, so we are doing kind of shopper marketing, which is it's a weird term, because people really expect this to be hard sell and really not advertising in the way of cool advertising. But in terms of in general shopping and stuff, shopper is basically everything. Shopper can be from whatever you want to buy in a local store, up to what you buy on Amazon, up to what you buy because you've seen a commercial in TV. So shopper is like basically a description for the behavior of people buying stuff, and this is what we do in marketing. So we try to help brands sell their products better in terms of activating more precisely without annoying people too much, and not getting the big bazooka out of our you know, weapon chest and just point this at people and shoot with $1 million commercial at people to hopefully make them buy stuff. We are more like interested into tactics and strategies, and this is what I do for the digital part of it. So I'm really the one to connect the offline analog in-store journeys towards digital stuff, and also trying to make some points when digital is maybe not really a good thing to do. So I'm not the, you know, I'm not that kind of guy who's always like, yeah, you must do viral, you must do this and this and this. That's totally, you know, nonsense. I'm fully aware of the fact that a lot of people still love and like and need analog stuff, so and offline stuff. So I'm totally just there to make the best of both worlds, and it's actually a fun job, because it is so much about different things. And funny story, yesterday there was like a new a new episode of, is it even an episode? No, there was a new variant of a very famous German magazine about commercial and like the whole advertising media area with all the companies and stuff. And the title of this magazine was literally the new hype e-gaming, esports. And I was like, oh yeah, this new hype, I've heard of that 10 years ago. So it's like really Germany and Central Europe is really discovering esports right now, also in marketing. Like all big brands just come around the corner. I want to do something in e-gaming, in esports and stuff. It's really interesting to see how they all now discovered this, and you know, I'm sitting there and just having a big smile on my face. Because doing this YouTube stuff for like over 2 years now started off as a really weird thing to do as a hobby, but it turned out that I can use so much for my job. Like seriously, like I think nearly 50 to 60% of what I'm doing, I'm using each and every day in my job. So like how the whole YouTube system works, how the engagement with you guys gets better and stuff over time, what doesn't really work, and how esports in general is kind of perceived by people from different nations and in Central Europe. And I can see like all the statistics in my channel from which countries you guys are commenting, which kind of content is interesting for which country and which demographic origin and stuff. And this is I'm digging this stuff. It's really super interesting. It's funny though, because I'm really good for like brands and for like external people, but it's really hard to do it for myself. I think it's just a very different way of going into it. I'm a lot more emotional with my own stuff than with all the stuff from a brand I'm not really interested in, and I'm just doing it for the job. Don't get me wrong, I'm doing the best job I can do, but it's just not my brand, it's just not my stuff. So I'm a little bit more objective, and you know, it doesn't hurt if I say, you know what, this is not going to work out, just leave it alone, kill your baby and do whatever you want, but that's not going to work out, so do something else. That's pretty simple to say if you're not the one owning this brand and, you know, digging this for like a few years and being very convinced about the way you wanted to go, and then there's some dude of 28 years old coming and saying, no, that's not going to work out, don't worry, don't do it. It's hard to understand and it's hard to follow. I totally get that. So this is just the weird stuff about this. But anyhows, guys, the commentary is already way too long. I didn't want to make it even that long. So let me just quickly say again, thanks to all of you, and thank you. And I hope to see you in whatever video comes next. There's a lot prepared for the next couple of weeks, but it's all pre-recorded, so I'm not going to refer to this video today, because this is essentially the second last one I'm recording. Yeah, that's about it, guys. Hope to see you again when I'm back, which will be in 4 weeks time. And now have a great time, have a great day, have a great whatever, and yeah, make sure to leave a like, subscribe, whatever, and see you in the next one. Bye bye.